Every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Alright guys, welcome back. So that was the Overseer's holotape, the camp that we visited before in the last episode. I grabbed the holotape from there and I forgot to listen to it, so I decided I played at the beginning of this video here. So basically what she's saying is, she came out and she wasn't expecting the world to be in the state that it is right now. She knew it was going to be bad, but she didn't expect it to be this bad. And she, kind of tells you how to use the camp, what it's supposed to be used for, and all that stuff. But a lot of people just kind of use the camp for like a house. You put it down and you use it as like a travel point. You usually put it near some type of supplies or an enemy that drops like junk that you need. But anyway, so at the second Overseer's cache right now, the one that's part of the main story that has a tracker on it if you look in the top right hand corner. So we're going to grab all this stuff here. We get the Overseer's log for Flatwoods, the plan for the Vault-Tec cardboard standees, plan for a water pump, 308 round 38, purified and canned dog food.
There's no one here.
Let's go ahead and listen.
The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry. Tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Okay, so that she was talking about the Scorched. And, they're saying, we are one, we are one. I don't know the exact reasoning for that. I have an idea, but I still have to do a little more research on my other character to fully be able to understand. I don't want to look up, any information about the lore of this game until I've thoroughly been stumped by it. So no, I'm okay. I don't want to buy a stim pack. Thanks though. So right now I'm just kind of picking up junk, sitting around places, and I'm gonna scrap it. There's a chem station right there, or a medical station. So I'm just kind of going around, grabbing everything, trying to get some junk here. Some good starting materials. I plan on putting them in my stash. I think I'm gonna use my stash on this character strictly for my junk materials here. My other character is just it's just a whole mess of things. I just kind of threw everything in there, everything I didn't want to hold on to, and now it's gotten a little out of hand. Okay, so this is two. Wait, is that two? There's no way that's two. So this orange smoke, usually not usually means supply drops, and they tend to have some pretty decent loot in them, and there actually is two. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. Okay, well that one doesn't have anything in it. That's cool. This one, however, does. Gives me. Do I want throwing knives? I know I want the purified water. Heated pitchfork. That's probably gonna be good. I'll grab everything. for right now, so I don't waste ammo. Gotta watch my weight here. Heated pitchfork. 26 damage at level 1. That's not bad. Whoa. This thing looks interesting. Is it a... Oh, I just stabbed with it. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. Okay, so our first objective here, we're gonna kind of follow the main story for a little bit, and then I plan on kind of detouring and completing some side quests that I find beneficial uh, to to most players in the beginning of the game and kind of in the late game. It helps them right into the late game pretty well here. Um, Purified water. Okay, that's always a good find. Purified water. I think I'm gonna be grabbing the lead belly. I believe the perk card is. Basically, it allows me to drink boiled water without having as much radiation taken as normal, so that way I don't have to worry about getting purified water. I can drink like cola, Nuka Cola, and boiled water is just the easiest source. It just requires and wood and dirty water, which is really easy to come by. I'm also going to be getting the dog food perk. Ooh, that looks pretty decent in there. That allows me to eat canned dog food and gain 40% more hunger from it, or hunger quenchingness, I suppose you could use. Basically, I get full more off of the dog food, which is super helpful because you making food in this game I've found has just been tedious because you have to go and collect the materials and then um, cook them, make sure you have the recipe to cook them, and yada yada yada, and blah blah blah. Whereas canned dog food, you just kind of loot it, and then you eat it, and you're good. So what we're doing here is we're becoming responders, and up at the top right hand corner it says to locate Kesha McDermott. You can, whoops, you can go to people directory and you'll be able to find her name right here, and it'll tell you where she is. Now we have her location, should be on our map. Jumpsuit, healing salve. Okay. I believe her body is over near the river. Yeah, there it is. There you are. How are you today? You're looking a little down. I don't really... Okay, that was interesting. I haven't listened to that one before. Let's go ahead and use this diagnostic terminal here. So we gotta analyze the water. Disease is severe. That's not good. So right now, this is kind of the tutorial, quote unquote. It's kind of teaching us, you can collect water, you can collect wood. Um, it'll show you how to. That's still crazy. I still can't believe that. Um, how to boil water, like really takes you through the very bare minimum basics uh, of survival in this game. It gets easier as it goes on, but um, in the beginning it's a little rough, just a tiny bit rough. Let's go ahead and so we do this and we boil water. So if you notice, it takes 2 dirty water and 1 wood to make 1 boiled water. So I'm gonna make as many as I can because I will be drinking this. Purified water requires you need like a purified or like a water purifier filter, and I still have yet to find the plans to like actually craft those, and that may be like one of the dumbest things you've heard, but I can't. I haven't found it. To be honest, I haven't really been looking for it, but it'd be nice to have it. Although my friend that I play with, we have water purifying stations at our houses, so we don't really need to craft them. They're automatically created for us. So we're gonna go ahead and check volunteer status. We'll level up. Reach level 4. We get a perk pack. At some point, they stop giving you perk packs at every level, and they instead give them to you every 5 levels. So you kind of have to, after that, pick your own perks for a while, and then at level 5, you get or every 5 levels, you get a nice little bonus. Sometimes you can actually get pack exclusive perks. My friend was telling me that I don't remember the name of the perk, unfortunately, but we hadn't been able to like choose it as a level up perk, but he got it out of a perk pack. I don't know if it's exclusivity or if he got a perk that was new to his level, or I'm not too sure about that. But let's go ahead and continue this. Find Dilbert Winters in Flatwood. Dilbert Winters. Kitchens and Potluck. So he should be in here, right? This is a kitchen, right? Perfect. Okay. All right. All right. We got our. Let's go ahead and level up here. Yes, I'd like to open. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna be trying out a melee build here. That's a really good perk. This is a really good perk. I'm glad that I just got that actually. So what that means, let's before we choose that, let's see what we have. So I did get a serendipity, which is pretty nice. But I don't think I'm gonna be running this in my build here. I have Scrounger and Pharma. These are pretty good starting perks. Let's see. So 40% chance to find extra ammo. What is it when I level it up? 40, 60, 80%. So this is for ammo. I think keeping it 40. If I'm gonna go melee, I don't really need to max this perk out here. This one's good. I wish that this was stims rather than chems, but this is good too. Getting like rataways and radex and that kind of stuff really does help, especially because I plan on going into like nuclear zones and stuff like that later on this character here. But I think right now we're going to be focusing a little bit on strength here. One-handed. Okay, so I don't think we actually need to worry about strength at this current moment. Try to find something that benefits my two-handed play right now. Reap twice as much when you harvest. No, don't need that. Take 30% radiation from eating or drinking. I think I might start with this. This looks good. Charisma is for multiple people. Okay. Don't need any of that stuff. Gun runner. I'm not gonna be using guns. All right. So I think lead belly takes the cake for this level here. We're gonna take lead belly here. There we go. Because I'm gonna be trying to use Oh, look at that. We're parched. We're losing. So when you become thirsty, when you become parched, I suppose is how they call it in this game. I've never really read that message before. Or when you become hungry, you lose maximum amounts of AP here. That's why it's red. So I can't actually regenerate that until I quench my thirst, which I'm going to favorite boiled water. I'm going to favorite canned dog food only because right now I don't have it and I don't. It's part of endurance here. But we need to get the perk first, and I don't remember what level we get it at. So right now I'm just worried about drinking. There we go. That's good. Let's go ahead and find this Dilbert gentleman. Go past our two supply drops here. Oh, no, we're not going past them. There's a note there. A chili. Usually when you pick up or when you eat things, sorry. When you pick up, not pick up, eat food items like this. So I picked it up. It was on a stove, which means, it's implying that it was cooked, like homemade. When you eat them, it usually gives you the recipe to make them. So let's see if that's what happens here. It gives me 10% food and 15% water, which isn't bad. Did I learn how to make it? Did not. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna take the TV dinner tray. There's very good sources of aluminum. And actually, I don't know if I need aluminum with a melee build. I have to check that out. I have to see what repairs this here. Here's the Reverend Dilbert Winters. Well, that seems like a good man. Helping out strangers behind a dumpster who are eating. Hello? Who are eating just rad carcass. That sounds gross. I mean, I guess, you gotta do what you gotta do after a nuclear fallout and everything, but. Man. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the self service kiosk here. Complete the training we were given. I think with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. to recap, we started off, we got our Overseer's stash. We found this melee weapon, which is the first time I'm seeing this. I kind of enjoy it. I think it's a nice aesthetic to it. Makes me feel powerful. I think our next objective, however, is to continue this second helpings quest here. I'm going to contact the responders using this here database. And then we're going to go I believe once you're finished here, you continue to search for the Overseer's caches. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a detour and just kind of explore, see what I can find. Maybe grab some materials, some junk, maybe some food and water. Figure out what this repairs with, and maybe even start my home. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea to me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that subscribe button. More videos are coming soon. And have yourself a wonderful day. Wombat out.